beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your yearly reading for 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your personal details and I will never ask you for credit card details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, so you should already feel the influence of the sun in Capricorn, which makes us feel really practical, getting serious and strategizing with intentions, goals, dreams, having a plan as we move forward in the year ahead. Okay, so we start to get a little bit pragmatic and sort of start to visualize what it is we truly desire. Now we do have Mercury going retrograde on the 14th of January, but it's only until the beginning of February there, so a small couple of weeks, as it were, where communication may go astray. Also, we may feel a little bit cloudy in terms of our visualizations. Also a little bit brain fog there, but it's not detrimental, it's just a little bit frustrating. Venus is in retrograde right until the end of January, the 29th. So do expect people from your past returning. That can be friends from the past that you haven't spoken to for a while. It could be family members that you have lost touch with, reaching out there, but also oh, they want those two as well. Also can bring exes back into your energetic sphere, so just be mindful of returns. Venus retrograde tends to make us all feel a little bit nostalgic thinking about the past. Interesting that it happens just at the beginning of this year because we start to really focus on the past and process things that we need to let go of. Okay, now these cards here that I'm doing, they are going to be any advice Spirit has for your year ahead, things to focus on, and then we're going to get into the month by month, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie to you, in 2020 and 2021, the planetary alignment was very, very difficult. This year is a little bit easier. There's still some plot twists, some twists and turns there. We have Saturn and Uranus direct. Saturn sort of rules obstructions, strict sort of rules and regulations there as well. And also we have Uranus. Now Uranus is a bit of rogue planet. It tends to bring sort of shocking changes. The only thing that takes the edge off that combination, as it were, is Jupiter is in your sign. So there will be a lot more positive energy for you. Oh, they want one more. Interesting. It'll be a lot more positive for you as you move through 2022. Now Jupiter is in your sign right up until May. Okay, so expect opportunities, good luck, and it will be in, for most signs, it'll be in 2 houses as it moves throughout the year. So there's going to be opportunity for everyone to experience the sort of good benevolent energy that Jupiter has to offer, but your sign in particular benefits the most because it spends the most time in your sign. Now, first card we have here is anger, and that's about processing that anger. It says here, where there is anger, there is always pain underneath. So conflict, resentment, arguments, clash. So I feel like you're really finding the root, your trigger points, as it were, for things that really sort of you spontaneously react to. I feel like you're finding the button for yourself so that you can process how you react to things and how you not temper your reaction, but I feel like you're thinking about things from a different angle so that you don't fly off the handle or get frustrated. I mean, we all go to those places. I'm not pointing a finger at you, my beautiful Pisces. You're very sort of, how can I put that, sensitive soul, okay? You know, you don't tend to exhibit that angry, frustrated energy, but because you're a water element, sometimes you may bottle things up a little bit and it explodes when someone pushes a button. So you may be looking at your patterns, as it were, cycles that you go in order to release immediate reactions to things and look at things from a different angle so you can be a little bit calmer. We all go through the phases of getting angry in the moment, but I feel this is something that you're looking at to change the way that you do things with regards to that particular emotion. It's number 76. When you reduce it, it's number 13. So that means transition, change. You're leaving old patterns, anything familiar, you're leaving it behind. You're starting the new year on a positive note. And I feel that's why you're looking at your triggers. You're becoming more spiritually aligned with yourself and seeking greater peace and wisdom as we move throughout the year. Now we also have sadness here. Okay, so again, releasing that energy. Sometimes, you know, anger is actually a byproduct of sadness, of pain. Okay, it says here, don't get lost in the pain. Keep going. Your story does not end here. Very important message for somebody out there. It's number 45. When you reduce it, 4 plus 5 is 9, the hermit energy. So know that this too shall pass. So a lot of difficult energy in 2020 and 2021. You may still be feeling that energy as we go into 2022, because just because it's a new year doesn't mean we're not still carrying the same stuff with us throughout to the next year. But it signifies change, okay? So it says here, heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, pain. So if you've been feeling alone recently or in the last couple of years, you've been struggling or felt unmotivated, you've been grieving, perhaps some of you have lost jobs or people, you know, this is about processing a lot of sadness. And I'm sending you the biggest hug I have to offer down the screen. If I could reach down there and grab you all up and just, you know, have like a massive group hug-a-thon, I totally would be up for that. But I feel this is about recognizing that some things, the one constant in life, unfortunately, is change, okay? And it's about being flexible in order to let the things that are meant to leave our lives go, let it flow. And the things that are meant to stay will stay by your side. Because remember, rejection is protection and redirection, okay? So if, for example, a relationship, you separated from somebody or you missed out on an opportunity, that is spirit taking control, recognizing that that was not meant for your path. Okay, something better is down the line. So that's why it's so important. Don't get lost in your pain. Keep going. Your story doesn't end there. It's not the be all and end all, okay? There's more to come. And it's very, very positive. We also have magic. Loving that. You have a lot of owl energy. I don't know if I've seen another owl somewhere. Is there another owl there? Maybe there's more owls to come up. Maybe I feel like you have a lot of owl energy. Okay, owl energy tends to be about seeing the bigger picture, seeing things in 360, having a lot of wisdom. And you may also find that you are, right now, you may have, they're just giving me this something about your inner clock. You may find that you're a little bit more active at night than you are in the morning time. Okay, they're just showing me your brain maybe being a little bit more active at night. So if you're finding it struggling to sleep, because I feel some of you, it's really impeding on your natural cycle to be able to sleep. If that's you, they really want you to switch off and, I mean, easier said than done, I know, but switch off from news outlets or, you know, just focus, maybe implement some sort of bedtime routine where, you know, you meditate or you take 10 minutes out to really just sit there and let all the thoughts come into your mind. Let them come in, no matter what they are, let them come in. Allow them their time to make themselves known to you, and then let them flow out again, okay? Don't try and control anything. And then, you know, it's almost like switch off before bed is basically, I mean, easier said than done, I know, but they're just trying to highlight that with this card. So just be mindful of that. Now it's number 44, magic. Now when you reduce 44, it's 8, of course. 4 plus 4 is 8. So this is about you, Pisces. You are magic. There is something different about you in 2022. And it says magic surrounds you and in you. Use your skills to protect yourself. Psychic spells casted, sorcerer, witch. I mean, maybe that's a Freudian slip there. Rich. I said rich instead of witch. Okay. So I feel like you are connecting to your spiritual self. Some of you are recognizing and honing your spiritual gifts, being psychic. Some of you are really getting to grips with astral travel. They're showing me that astral travel has been something that's been quite nerve-wracking, and right now they're showing me a musical note, one on its own. So I will come to that in a moment. But they're just showing me that you're becoming very, very spiritual, back to your core, back to your center. I also find that this is magician kind of energy where thoughts start becoming things. So you're going to start to notice that when you think about something, whether it's someone you haven't heard from in a while, you're like, they're on my mind today, I'm not really sure. 2 or 3 days later, you're going to get a message from that person. If you kind of say to the universe, just flippantly, like, oh, I'd really love to, like, I don't know, have a new opportunity show up in my world. 2 or 3 days later, maybe even a couple of weeks later, it's going to show up, okay? But if you focus on something so hard that it's like you're trying so hard on something, sometimes those things don't come to us because we're focusing so hard, we're crushing the energy, we're not just being open and trusting of the universe that it will provide, okay? I always explain manifestation like as if you're in a restaurant, okay? You look at the menu and you think, okay, I would really love some fries and a salad, right? And you make that order with the waiter or waitress, and then you think about it and you're like, oh, actually, I'd like to add some avocado with that and some iced tea. Okay, I know, weird combination, I know. But then your server has to go back and say, oh, could you put some avocado on and get an iced tea with that? Your dish was about to come out, but you reordered. Okay, so it goes back out again. There's a slight delay. And then in the meantime, you think, you know what would be really great with that? I would really love, some onion rings as well on the side. Whatever it is, you're reordering. Every time you decide, you change something. So how many times have you actually thought, you know what, I'd really like to find love, and I'd love it if they look like this person. They would be amazing. And then the universe goes, okay, one order of that coming up. But in the meantime, you've said, oh, and also if they could be really funny, and oh, they have to be honest, and you know, all of these things, you're reordering. So really sit down, focus, think of the things you truly want, say it out to the universe, and then trust it will come. You don't need to say anything more. Okay, so just be mindful. There is definitely some magic about you in 2022. So thoughts become things, and be careful what you wish for, okay? Because it tends to show up exactly how you asked for it, okay? Now we also have beauty. It's number 11. So I feel like you're on your soul path. I feel like you're going to attract a lot of opportunities. This is not just about beauty. This is about potential. This is about you having, brimming with potential and opportunity, that things are attracted to you. And it also says here, true beauty lies underneath the surface. To find it, you must travel within. Empress, shine your light, be yourself. So this is about being your authentic self, not being afraid to let your true light shine, having confidence, being self-assured, and recognizing that you have healthy boundaries. You're in the flow and you're on the right path. 2022 is really going to exhibit some great prosperity there for you that attracts a lot of opportunity, but I feel you're having, I know the cool kids call it a glow up. This is your year to have your real glow up, okay? So I feel like you're going to look at you and your looks, and I feel like from within, how you feel about yourself is actually going to translate onto your face, onto your body, and you're going to become more attractive, not only to yourself, because that's the most important thing, to love yourself fully, with wild abandon, and then all else shall flow from there. Then you'll start to know that and realize that people are looking at you, magnetizing opportunities to you. I really feel like you're turning heads in 2022. We also have the soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. Now, I feel like this came up for you before, my beautiful Pisces. We have to recognize that sometimes we're in a cycle of life. So sometimes we got the ups, sometimes we got the downs. So a rainbow, which is very special, it's very magical. It cannot exist without two elements, sun and rain, happiness and sadness. Okay, so in order to appreciate the real magical moments, the opportunity, the rare opportunities that are going to come your way, you have to have struggled. You have to have in some way sort of experienced some level of pain. I feel like that pain that existed in the past, I feel that struggle that you've been exhibiting, because it's come up in your cards, this is the year where it all turns into a rainbow for you, okay? So I feel like this is a positive mixture of things being all coming together, as it were, to create something wonderful. Now we also have Seahorse. Be confident and assertive, divine masculine. So you're exhibiting both energies this year, that masculine energy of taking action and doing. Male or female, it's not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy that we are in each moment. Now, you know, the ancients, they sort of assigned an energy based on their lifestyle in that moment, where the masculine energy was to take action and the feminine energy was to be open to receive. So I feel like you are you know, taking action in certain areas, accomplishing great things, and you're watching things flourish, okay? So seeds that you've already sown throughout the years, things that you've already been working hard towards, are starting to be nurtured by you and flourish. It's like harvest time. But also, I feel your confidence is the key to your success, okay? Seahorses, they also partner up for life, okay? So if you are looking for stability, either in your career or in love, I feel like there's a lot more of that to come this year. Whereas previous years, there's been about a lot of uncertainty and a lot of sort of tumultuous planetary alignment. We've got Pelican. Now's your chance, so act quickly. Now, sorry, just as I went to say that, it's almost like someone put a stop on what I was about to say, okay? So maybe there's something, if you've got Virgo placements, there may be something in this reading for you, because they're just giving me this energy of either there's something you're keeping on the down low, a secret you're keeping to yourself. Maybe you're working towards something, but you're deciding to keep it all to yourself right now until such time as it becomes successful. They're just giving me this, there's something you're not talking about right now. Maybe you don't want to jinx it, because when you tell people about things, maybe it doesn't tend to go the way you hoped. So you've stopped sort of telling people, and now you're just working on it. And then you'll tell them when you're successful or when it's done. But they're just giving me that opportunity, that feeling right now. Now the Pelican, if you really think about it, the Pelican has really long moments of stagnation or pause, okay? Pelicans, they just stand there. It's almost motionless. And then when it is time to grab an opportunity, they're really quick. So there's going to be moments in your year where there's going to be some downtime, but all of a sudden it's action that really connects to your masculine and feminine energy. Moments where you take a rest, take a pause, and sort of survey your empire, as it were, the things that you're building, making sure that you're reaching your expectations and giving your attention to certain areas. And then there's going to be moments where you take action and move forward. We also have the Lighthouse. Now, definitely Pisces, being such an intuitive, beautiful, nurturing, caring, supportive person like you, you know, you're very private as well, very sensual, very refreshing energy. Your emotions, you're so in tune with them. You're definitely a light worker, okay? Yeah, it says light worker right there. It says, when the seas are rough, search for the light. But sometimes, my beautiful Pisces, if you cannot find the light, it means you are the light. Whoa, that's pretty intense. Okay, I just got true chills there. So it's almost like if you can't, you know, be the change. So sometimes I feel if you've been going through a real tough time, my beautiful Pisces, again, I'm sending you a lot of hugs there, but I feel like you will find stability. You will find safety. You will find your pockets of light. But if there's moments where you feel, you know, you've been searching for a solution, then, and you haven't been able to find something, then you are the solution. Okay, so I feel you have complete control. The lighthouse is to guide the way, and your intuition, your emotions are the thing that guides the way. If you think about the lighthouse, it stands tall in a storm and activates its light to guide people so that they don't hit the rocks during stormy weather. Now, your emotions in Tarot, water is the emotions, the dreams, etc., etc. So I feel this is you. Whenever you're feeling like giving up on something, whenever you're feeling at a low ebb, remember that this too shall pass, and look for the light. We can be, especially as water elements, not only do we have our own emotions to contend with, we also absorb others, okay? And you do take on a lot, my beautiful Pisces. So work out how much of the energy that you're feeling is absorbed from those around you, how much you need to protect your wonderful energy, but also remember that the storm will pass, that there is a light. Now, as I said, there's going to be some difficult planetary alignment this year in the form of Saturn and Uranus, but The positive edge is Jupiter is in your sign till May there. So there's some real positive aspects coming your way. A lot of opportunity, lucky breaks, things that you're trying to achieve, work out, even against the odds. I feel like you're sort of powering up in some way. So let us see month by month what is happening for you. We got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is your January. This is about structure. It's about planning. It's about knowledge. So you may be strategizing. The Hierophant is about expectations. So you may be looking at what your expectations are and what you need to do to activate them. We've got the Moon card in February there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Now, we got the Death card there. We've also got the Temperance card. Now, that one wanted to come out. We got the World card there. Collectively, difficult energy has been showing up in the readings for pretty much most signs in April and June. Okay, they seem to be difficult months to navigate. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide? We got the Lovers card. Thank you so much. And we have the Strength card. Okay, so I definitely see you ending cycles and using the power of your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're right. They said you haven't finished. You haven't finished, and they're right. We've got 9. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Justice. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What else do they need to know? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Can you please guide? And we've got the Fool card. Beautiful energy. Look at the end of the year. Very positive for you. And the Fool card says you're really curious about what the following year has to bring for you as well. So I feel like you're on the up. It's like elevation. Now, the Hierophant, as I said, is about your expectations. But it's also about, it can talk about rigid sort of systems that we are operating in. For example, you may be looking at your expectations based on what's going on around the world at the moment, because there are certain restrictions in place in certain areas, and you may be looking at what is possible within the framework that you have to work with at this moment in time. So the Hierophant also is about your dedication, your commitment to either your goals, your dreams, or to seeking a relationship, because a Hierophant is about marriage. It can be about, a bond to the things that you truly love or want to do. So this Hierophant energy, I also feel like you're sort of implementing some sort of spiritual practice to connect to your higher power. It is a very spiritually charged year for you, Pisces. And I feel like you're going to be committed to rituals, or you may have already implemented them with your intentions, with that Sun in Capricorn, setting your intentions for the year. We all kind of do that because we're influenced by that Capricorn energy. But I feel this is about success. It's a real grounded energy, Taurian energy, about building a solid foundation. So you may be looking at things that you truly want to implement in your life, whether it is you want to find a committed, loyal relationship and settle down and get married to a person. You may be coming out of a comfort zone to seek for that, or learning more about yourself and what you want in order to partner up with someone who matches those things. Also, I feel like you're learning a little bit more about yourself, as in you're realizing what you don't want and what you want. And unfortunately, when they say you got to kiss a lot of frogs, okay, that's almost like it's a fairy tale kind of energy to remind us not to pin our hopes on each love relationship always being the one. You will know when you've met the one, when it just feels like there's no pressure, it's just right. Now, of course, there's passion and life throws lots of stuff at us, but when you're with the one, it just clicks, okay? There's no overthinking or all of those things. Even though we go through moments of ups and downs in partnerships, you just know. Okay, you've probably heard people say, when you know, right? So I feel if you're with somebody already, you may be deepening your commitment by either getting married to that person, or sort of some of you will be renewing your bond, your vows to that person. And And for those of you who are looking for love, you may implement some sort of structure, or you may put yourself on some sort of course of learning, or trying to implement a new skill in your life in some way to help your career, and you may meet somebody that you actually want to settle down with in the future. So let's just clarify that Hierophant card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We've got the Ace of Cups, yeah, so new love coming on in, and Page of Cups. So by doing something or learning more about something that you love doing, that you're following with your heart, there's going to be a little surprise there offered for you as well. It's something that you love doing. Now, if you're already with someone and you're like, you know what, I've got my partner, I'm in love, I've married, all those things, this could be an opportunity just popping out of nowhere to do something that you love. The Ace of Cups reminds us to remember the feeling that all is well. The more positive we are, the more grateful we are, the more things that come into our world to be grateful for, okay? We often get into a period, a cycle, where when things are not working out in our favor, we start to catastrophize, or we start to get a little bit negative. It's human nature. We all do it, but we have to become aware of when we're doing it so that we can try and do something about it, okay? Easier said than done. I know we're all going through a major pandemic, so it's a lot of uncertain energy, and sometimes it really gets us down, okay? But I feel like you are going to find your happy place. With this Ace of Cups, I do feel like there's an opportunity coming on in. This is either a proposal to do something that you love doing, that you're going to partner up with. I mean, you could be partnering up with a company that you have always wanted to work for, if you're looking for a job, for example, or if you are, if you're an entrepreneur. I mean, you could be noticed by people who are in positions of power, and they may want to partner up with you, or they may offer you some sort of brand deal or something like that. But it's almost like you have certain expectations and then you exceed your expectations, okay? Page of Cups can be that you sort of in a place of learning, study, that you could meet somebody to love, okay, that will love you back. This is like new love, or an offer of love coming on in here. Someone who's really kind. This person may be a little bit younger than you, or they may also be a Pisces energy. They don't have to be younger than you, but I'm feeling like a little bit of a playful energy. So the playful spirit. This could be someone who's just got no baggage, and they it's a place where you volunteer your time to learn something, or offer your time and your love, your care, to enrich others and enrich yourself, your knowledge, okay? So really positive energy there. But if it's to do with career, I do feel like there's an offer. I mean, there's two offers for career coming through. One, I really feel like you're going to sit and think about it for a long time. It's going to bring a lot of prosperity. So I feel like you'll hear news about it. I feel like there's one opportunity first, and you may be excited about it. It may capture your attention, but I feel like there's another one that comes in straight after, and you'll be thinking about both of them, and you'll know the one that is right for you. But a lot of love there. I do feel like it's coming on in mid-January to the end of January. I would say second to third week of January for you with this. It's really positive energy. Now we've got the Moon card. The Moon card represents uncertainty, fear, illusion, and it's in February, okay? So this could be a time where you're feeling intuitively connected to your center, because intuition is key in this month for you in particular. I feel like you are picking something up on your radar that is not seen with the eyes, okay? I do feel like there's a bit of a plot twist energy. You may feel like you have to take some sort of detour in February that actually leads to something greater. It's not a detrimental detour. Let me just pull a card on that for you. It's important to trust your intuition and trust the mystery of the universe during this time, because what this card is saying to me right now, current conditions are not necessarily all that they seem. So you have to go deep inwards to see what that's all about. Great opportunities definitely lie in the shadows. So I feel like there's a perfect opportunity. I mean, look, you got the Hierophant again. Something that you were learning about, something that you're prepared for, something that you expected. As I said, the Hierophant is about expectations. Intuitively, you expected this change or this plot twist, or you're knowledgeable enough to have seen that it was coming and that you've protected yourself against it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got the Five of Pentacles here, and we've got the Sun. So they're indicating with the Five of Pentacles that, as you can see, all those lights are on, okay? So you're aware of this. There is an awakening here. Five of Pentacles can mean that there's an alternative. For example, Pentacles are all about money, finances, and the Five of Pentacles means an alternative form of abundance. Okay, it's like something that may have started to grow has, has been put on pause or is not looking so potentially interesting. So you find another route. It could be that you have a secondary job, for example, or you find an alternative job on the side, or something that you, it's almost like suddenly there's an idea where you may be keeping yourself stuck. As you can see, there's a cage here made out, it's a restriction. Okay, and the flower was starting to blossom and bloom, but someone has cut it short. So you may feel like there is a potential to lose out in some sort of situation, but actually you were prepared for it. You were knowledgeable about it. The sun indicates you were aware. The sun says there will be a positive outcome. The sun says despite the uncertain circumstances where situations, people may be losing out on things, you are protected, but also the sun will come out. There is success on the other side. There is joy. Okay, so I feel like this is you recognizing perhaps taking new skills to open yourself up, not to keep yourself stuck. So for example, during the pandemic, there's lots of people working from home, also lots of people losing their jobs and things like that. So you may find an alternative source of income that actually brings a lot more success and money, something that you've been training for, something that you've been actually learning new skills to help you with the time period. So I feel like you're ready. Whatever this is, you are ready, okay? Now, because we've got the Hierophant there and the Sun, if you've been going through difficulties within a love relationship, or you've been finding it difficult to find love, I do feel like you will look at yourself in a way where you recognize where you hold yourself back. And there could be abandonment issues at the bottom, at the root, in terms of fear holding you back from opening up and being vulnerable in relationships, okay? Because I feel like you've got a lot of commitment here. I feel like you're committed to finding out where you may be holding yourself back in life in general. We all do it. We all have fear at some point. We all hold ourselves back. But I feel like by illuminating the problem, by learning about the problem, you can actually create stability and change the problem. Okay, so I feel like it's a real mature energy, but there's some sort of plot twist here where you do something alternative. So whether it's an alternative form of finances, whether it is something about your working conditions changes all of a sudden, I feel like you're covered because you were ready for this, okay? Now we've got the Death card here. The Death card is in March. So this is about endings, bringing a new beginning. It's about releasing, old ways, not being stuck anymore. It's about a rebirth. So as you can see, the moon brings that plot twist energy. So there is some change happening in February, but you're ready for it, and it brings a radical sort of transition in your world in order to bring something better, something new. The transformation card, the Death card, it reminds you that nothing remains the same, and you've got that overall energy here in your reading. Things that change, they happen for our highest good. Okay, so you're actually called to welcome in the new and release the pain, release the sorrow, release anything. This is like you stepping into a new cycle. I feel like you're stepping into a new cycle twice in the year, once in March and the other time, interesting. I want to say in October, even though the Fool card there, I feel like the Fool card is prepared for the new year. But I feel Justice in October, something you're preparing yourself for a new cycle. Okay, now, just going to clarify this Death card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We've got the Moon card. So they're indicating, isn't it interesting? Every time and everything, nothing happens by accident, my beautiful Pisces. The first card was the Hierophant. I then clarified the Moon card. The Hierophant came up, the card before. I'm clarifying the Death card. The Moon's come up, the card before. So each one is connected. The 3 months altogether are connected. The Moon card reminds you that you're being clever in uncertain circumstances, okay, because you're very intuitive. They want me to go one more. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the Moon card here, as you can see, the Moon represents that uncertain energy, and you've got a fox there. Now, foxes are very clever. They're very intuitive. They work on instinct. So I feel they're telling you that your instincts are bang on point, and you will navigate some sort of detour in your world, which will actually be more positive in the long run. It may feel uncomfortable because it's a plot twist, some things we're not expecting. It could be a collective plot twist because it is the time of year, as I said, March, April time, and then we've got June time where things change planetarily. But the moon card represents fear, okay, and going within. The lessons that you've learned already, I feel like you're ready for this. You're aware of this. Also, I feel like you're aware of the answers are all within you. Think about the fox. The fox navigates uncertain times, always finds what they need. Okay, so you endure quite a lot, but I feel like you are being clever about whatever this energy is. We've got the Queen of Cups, which reminds you about your intuition. The Queen of Cups is an intuitive. This is about compassion, emotional security. It's about generosity, love, self-love, self-care, and you are a healer. I feel this is you being a best friend to yourself. So I feel like you got this, whatever this is, okay? Self-care as well, very important. And, you know, we got another seahorse here as well. So seahorses are very relevant throughout your year. Seahorses, as I said, they tend to partner up for life, which indicates there is stability. Whether it's a partnership, you finding love, or whether it is a career opportunity, I feel like you will find more stability, even in uncertain times. The Ten of Pentacles tells you that you are secure. It means that there is financial reward coming on in here for you, but you have built a solid foundation. The Ten of Earth tends to be about affluence, material abundance, mastery of a craft, or financial security, wealth, and knowledge. Can also be about your family being safe. Some of you may actually have some sort of family business or decide to partner up with a family member in order to navigate a difficult period and financially blossom because of it. But I feel like you're building through your dedication, your determination, and your hard work. And I feel like you're really bossing up in the material world around about March time, okay? So I feel this is a new start. And a very financially promising start to your year, okay? Even in those uncertain times. Now, in April, we've got the Temperance card, which is about patience, balance. Now, we've also got a bit of anxiety here, fear, as it were. And this is, you know, there could be some sort of frustration because something gets put on hold. This is collectively the time period where I felt there may be some restrictions, or, you know, Saturn and Uranus giving us a little bit of their energy, but they're indicating following your heart will lead you to peace. You will overcome this. You will create balance. Remember, when we have to pause in life and we feel frustrated that we cannot move forward, there is always a reason that we have been given a pause on our journey. It is to re-examine our priorities and walk forward with caution so that we can reevaluate the circumstances and make sure that we, take things one step at a time, because we don't want to miss something. So I do feel like questioning is good, but, look carefully, see if there's another path. There's a reason why you're giving an opportunity to sort of temper your movement forward. That Temperance card is about moderation, patience. Sagittarian energy, which is a fire energy. It's almost like reminding you, don't be impulsive. Take your time. Just let me clarify that energy for you. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So your money is growing. Okay. Also, the Queen of Pentacles talks about the home life. Queen of Pentacles tends to be very resourceful with the money that she's got, makes it extend a very long way, puts some money aside to leave for a legacy, but also pension, things like that. The Queen of Pentacles also multiplies her money. Those rabbits represent multiplication. And also, the Queen of Pentacles is very determined and committed to her goals and dreams, has that plan. It's almost like you are looking back at the plan that you started in January to see if you're still on track and what else needs to be done. The Queen of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So I do feel like you're surveying what you've got so far and what you need to do next. But I feel this is you sort of seeing prosperity, sort of an opportunity coming towards you to help you in your endeavors as you move forward. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that Queen of Pentacles. Can you show me anything more regarding the Eight of Wands? in the reverse. So they're showing me slow moving energy. It may be frustrating, but you have to take it easy, okay, during that month. When you get this, it can mean delays ahead, or there's travel trouble there. So if you're planning something for then, although I feel like it's only minor delays, but it can be a bit frustrating. It's time to focus on your home life then, looking after your family. This could also be that some of you may find that you are pregnant around about this time as well. So you may be creating a home, a sanctuary, to sort of nest, as it were, and look after your own. But I feel there is a reason for this pause. It is to really come back to your center, connect to nature, and also build that sanctuary in your home life, and really focus on your inner peace, because I feel like the finances are being taken care of themselves. Now, when we get to the World card, even though this is a new cycle energy, I feel like this is success for you. Okay, I feel like this is abundance. The World card is about completion, satisfaction, reaching a final destination, getting closure on something. So let me see what's happening there for May for you. I feel like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders, my beautiful Pisces, and I feel like it's been a long, hard slog. And you may be feeling sort of really at a wit's end sometimes. You may feel completely unmotivated. You may have felt like sometimes you've lost direction. I feel like the world is you gaining some sort of direction, or recognizing that your sacrifice was worth it. The Five of Cups, you're letting go, letting flow. You're looking at loss in a different way. Thank you so much, because I feel like whatever it is you're letting go of, you're seeing what you still have and what you're set to gain. Okay, the Moon card again. We got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, a little bit of overthinking, little bit of. Can you show me the abundant energy that I'm feeling with this? Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So there is good news coming on in here that allows you to move forward. Good financial news as well. Also your motivation, your drive, your enthusiasm to step out of your comfort zone. I feel like that comes towards the end of the month, but at the beginning of the month, we've got that Five of Cups there. Five of Cups is about looking at loss in a different way, allowing yourself to look at the things that you're letting go of, that they were never meant for you in the first place, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. The things that stay are the things that will grow. So I feel like, this figure, she's focusing on those buttercups that are passing downstream. They're going to keep passing downstream. There's no point in her really focusing on things that are already moving away from her, because we cannot go back in time. And as you can see, she's holding onto a wonderful branch there that have more blossoms coming her way. So there's more prosperity. There is something to replace things with. So I get this energy of you finding an alternative throughout 2022, and being very, very clever. The Moon card is showing up again for you. So this is all about your intuition, all about you being very savvy during uncertain times, putting the feelers out, as it were, to always have a backup plan. That's what I'm getting. Ten of Swords indicates, it could give you a real headache. But when you get a Ten of Swords, especially with a Five of Cups, this means that there are graceful endings. Some things, an old way of thinking, it doesn't have to be you letting go of a person. It doesn't have to be you letting go of an opportunity. It could be you letting go of a way of thinking. A point of epiphany. Sometimes we have so many thoughts, they bombard our mind. But if we let go of the strain, if we let go of the things that we really don't need to think about, the ones that we really don't need to stress about, then we can actually connect more to our center and actually find a way. And as I said, then there's some really good news coming on in with that Page of Pentacles. I mean, some of you, you may be moving into new jobs, for example, getting more money, patiently getting the opportunity in your career that you've been waiting for. This is about you nurturing the things that you have in front of you and watching them grow, letting go of anything that no longer is necessary in your world. Also, they're highlighting that dragonflies are going to be very important for you, seahorses, of course, but owls and dragonflies. I know that sounds really random and weird, but as you move throughout the year, there's going to be they're almost like signs from spirit saying, we're with you, we got your back. Even when you're seeking direction, they've got your back. They're showing me something that happened to me many, many years ago. So this is obviously a memory from me, but they're showing it to me because they want me to give it to you. There was many years ago, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'd lost everything. I was really at my wit's end. I had no idea. I lost my job, my home, lots of things, relationship, everything within the space of a couple of months. And I was like, didn't know where to turn. And I really was walking through a park, actually, and I was having a real moment to myself going, well, what do I do? Give me a sign. Can you please give me a sign? Okay. And they actually had, as I walked past, there was someone had carved a word into the tree. I hate the fact that they carved it into a tree because the tree is a living being that can feel. But anyway, it was there, and they'd carved a heart around it as well. And the words that were on this tree was "go within." And at first I was like, what? But the first thought I had when I read "go within" was the thing that actually saved me. Now that's a private thing. I'm not going to share that with you. I'll always give you moments of me, but some things, as we all know, they're off limits to, but I found my way, because the first thing I thought about when I came across that sentence, which really, go within. I mean, I was trying to go within, but I actually read the sentence, go within, and then something came into my mind. I was like, what? It was almost like the answer appeared, because I was forced for a moment to really, it was a shock thing. I was like, please give me a sign. And then I saw a sign. And the sign itself doesn't really help, but it triggered something within me that gave me the answer that I needed. Okay, so anyway, that's enough about me. Let's move back on to you. Page of Wands is you. Whatever this news is, it inspires you. This could be a new project. Some of you may be doing 2 jobs, multitasking, throughout the year. They're going to be very prosperous. There's a lot of money coming towards you, but you may be letting go of an old way of working. You may be letting go of an old way of processing information and sort of going on a real adventure. As you can see, you're going to be curious with that Page of Wands. This is about you stepping out of a comfort zone, getting a bit more freedom, really following your desires, finding your purpose. This card literally, along with the Judgment card, means finding your purpose. Okay, so I feel like you'll be curious about an avenue of how to make money and follow your purpose. So I feel like you're going to merge the two. It's going to bring you so much peace, a lot of finances. I mean, some of you are going to set up YouTube channels. Some of you are going to go online, or some of you are going to bring your way of working into a different realm that actually gives you more time for you. That's what I feel with that Page of Wands, okay? I feel like you have a real lust for life, a real sort of joie de vivre about you. But I feel there's something here that when you get this card, it also reminds you to shift negative thinking or negative self-talk, because you need to be able to move past that sort of energy in order to connect to your center and have a call to faith, okay? Endings bring new beginnings. So the Ten of Swords is a new beginning. But when we're reaching that new beginning, as I said, sometimes it's a little bit difficult before things change. Now we move into a very positive aspect for you, Magician. Now this is, I did a Cancerian reading earlier, and they're a water element, of course, so they had the same card in the same position, I think. The Magician card is about manifestation. It's about recognizing your full potential, having confidence in your skills, taking action, and accomplishing great things. What you think about, you bring about. So this is a really positive time for you, even though the planetary alignment shifts tell a different story. Okay, so let's see what's happening with that Magician card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? This is about reaching your full potential. The Devil card. Okay, Devil card is about being aware. Yeah, moving away from your blockages. The King of Wands is about having the courage to remove anything that tempts you to stray from your true path, anything that tempts you to not believe the power that you truly have within you. I mean, the Magician card is an Aries card. The King of Wands, Aries card. So this is about that divine masculine energy of doing. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you are self-sufficient. The Magician card with the Devil card says you don't need to obsess the details. You're moving away from fear by having confidence and believing in your skills. If you don't believe in your skills, my beautiful Pisces, who's going to believe in you? Okay, so the belief starts within yourself. Also, with the devil card is not an evil card. It actually reminds us that we have to be aware of what stops us. Now, it's very, very interesting because I told you that Saturn and Uranus, you know, they're direct and they make some shocking kind of energy or restrictions, okay, during April and June. Now, this is June that I'm sort of doing right now, and the devil is actually connected to Saturn, okay? So this could be that there's some sort of planetary alignment that keeps you stuck or makes you feel a little bit tempted to not believe in your power. Okay, so let me just see what that is for you. Can you please clarify that devil card separately for my beautiful Pisces? The Ten of Cups. Well, all will be well. There's definitely abundance coming here for you. And we got the Empress. It's about confidence. The Empress is in reverse. So they're showing me it's about confidence. They want you to believe in yourself. The Empress there. So remember, June time, especially with the planetary alignment Saturn, you may have a crisis of confidence, or you may feel like neglecting your personal needs, or neglecting, there may be some sort of indecisive energy where you feel a little bit stuck. But remember, have confidence. Maybe even reach out to your family because they celebrate you. You will win overall, whatever this is. The Ten of Cups means success. It means peace, harmony, serenity, good fortune, and well-being. Just remember to put your own needs first. The King of Wands is about your inner power. It is about being an influencer. It is about you taking charge of your destiny and boldly moving forward. Some of you may be stepping into a leadership role, but your confidence may make you question yourself and wonder, am I ready? Can I do this? Maybe you're setting up your own business and you may wonder or have a bit of a waver of confidence and say, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not right. They want you to remember that's fear talking and it's trying to keep you stuck. Okay, so remember that. The King of Wands says you're marching to the beat of your own drum. You've got this. Shine your wonderful light. You are very different, original in your energy. You're very creative. So this may be a huge creative spurt that you get throughout the year, but you may feel a little bit negative because of the planetary alignment. The Nine of Pentacles says you are self-sufficient. You've got this. The Nine of Pentacles also says that, you know, there is financial reward, financial gain to get from this situation as long as you remember to have confidence, negotiate the best deal available. You, your family will all be happy during this period, but remember, confidence is key and use your intuition. This is about you not conforming to your fears. This is about you taking charge, and any ideas you got, I feel, you know, it gives you freedom to earn more money, but also I feel it helps you move forward. The Nine of Pentacles also reminds you that whatever you focus on, that is the thing that you will manifest, especially since we're in Magician energy. Okay, it's so interesting that the Magician this time, the first card that came out is the Devil. And we got the Devil as the next card. Okay, so your energy is really, each deck is clarifying itself. So we're bang on point for the energy to expect for the year ahead. The Nine of Pentacles says, wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. And so does manifestation. It shows up in your world. Okay, so if you're focused on, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not the right person for the job, maybe things are not going in my favor because I should give up. All those things become a reality because you're focusing on them. Okay, so remember, confidence is key. Don't forget about your own needs. Now, because we've got that Devil card showing up here as well, it's an extension of this particular month. We're in July now. So this is about your fear, and we've already identified this is about confidence. This is about not obsessing and feeling stuck and frustrated. So I feel like the mask is off. You've identified what is holding you back. And I feel like that's the way you get to move forward. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Woo! We got the Two of Cups. Interesting, we got the Two of Cups because the next card is the Lover's card. So it's all about love. The Seven of Wands says you're stronger than you think. Okay, and they want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels, can you please guide? And we got the Seven of Swords. So, for those of you who are looking for love, there is a temptation to let a past situation where maybe someone broke your heart, or you have trust issues, because I've got some trust issues showing up here. I feel like this could play heavily on your mind, especially if you're in a relationship with someone and you may be going through difficult periods, or you're looking for love and you meet the soulmate, the love of your life, there may be some unresolved, because they're giving me unresolved here with this, unresolved fear about betrayal, trust issues. Okay, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Also, I do feel towards the middle of the year, there is a potential for someone to return to you that you may have had a passionate fling with. You may have thought, or you may have caught feelings for this person, and either they walked away from the union or they ghosted you in some way. I do feel like there is the potential for this person to return, because we have an 8 of Cups there in the reverse. That means someone returning from your past, learning lessons. 5 of Cups can sort of indicates this person regrets walking away from you. Okay, they really regret walking away from you. And the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands means that this person really wants to fight for this. They're inspired to come back and fight for the union, especially with that 7 of Wands there. But I want to make sure I check out their true intention, because we do have a 7 of Swords there, which means this person could have run away. This could be a twin flame union. This could be someone who is finally spiritually ascending, but you don't trust this person. You may have felt like this person was a transient energy. They came in and out of your life. Let's check that out. What's their intention, this person? Okay, they're still in the same energy, so just be mindful of that. We got a 5 of Swords there, and we got a 6 of Pentacles. This person tends to sabotage unions, sabotage themselves, and sometimes plays mind games. Okay, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse says this person is quite selfish. It's one-sided. Okay, the Devil. This is someone that you may have felt bonded to. So you may have had a toxic union with this person. Expect them to return. I mean, they may start messaging you around about June, July. And again, that Devil energy, Saturn. Okay. So I feel this person's quite cold sometimes in their energy. They go quite cold all of a sudden. But you may feel like you were bonded to this person. This person, they're going to reach out. So just be mindful, okay? Use your intuition. You know your own personal circumstances. I feel like this is in your energetic field, but this is someone who is in your past. Now, they may reach out, but I feel like this is the past energy that I'm feeling influencing your present, because there's new love here for you. If you're looking for new love or you're looking for soulmates, there's definitely soulmate energy here. There's love. But the 7 of Wands here indicates that you've gone through very difficult time. You've got 2 sevens here, which means, you've had a bit of a struggle. 7 of Swords indicates you've experienced betrayal, or you've experienced someone not being honest with you or running away from their feelings, being avoidant, and you've had to really pick up the slack and really try and get your own closure, as it were. I feel like you've been resilient, but also you've been defensive when it comes to love. So you may find it difficult to open up because you've got past trust issues. But I feel you are highlighting what that is, letting those things go before you meet this person. But they just, your fear may raise its ugly head, as it were, when you meet someone new. So just be mindful of that. Now, in terms of career, for the Devil card energy, there could be a partnership here that you've what they're indicating here, there may be someone here that you work with, or there's a partnership here that you feel is competition, or there may be someone you work with who exhibits competitive energy. Be mindful of that person that you feel is very competitive against you, because they may stoop low and try and win at all costs. Let's put it like that, okay? You'll know, you'll feel it intuitively, they're showing me. I'm just going to pull another card on that. But I feel like this is someone who could potentially take your ideas, or if you're up against them, to go for a promotion or something like that. The Star, you'll be able to see it, okay? The Star indicates you will see this, and you'll put a stop to it, because we got the 10 of Swords there. Okay, so I mean, it may be a friendship, or it may be, but you see it. The Star is about healing as well, and the the Swords, I feel like you'll heal from this ending. You'll put a stop to it, okay? But I feel there is a potential here for you to be inspired to move on and away from it. They're indicating here that no matter how much this person try to hurt you or how much they try to win, you put a stop to it and you are victorious. You are successful. You're the one who stands out. You're the one who steps into the spotlight and has the success. So if there's someone here who's very competitive towards you towards the end of the year, look out for that. But you win with your integrity. And you're strong enough to do so. The Seven of Wands says you are above the competition. You are capable of going the distance and nothing or nobody is going to be able to hold you back, okay? Now we got the Lovers card. It is in August time. So this is like the summer of love energy. The Lovers card is about choice. It used to be called the Choice card. I do feel like there's unity, love, harmonious energy here. This is about you coming into balance. I also feel like there's a major personal decision that you have to re-examine with this card. So let me just see what that is for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the Lovers card? I just feel like there is some sort of movement here as well. We've got the High Priestess. Now this may be something that you're keeping to yourself. The Six of Pentacles. Don't want me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got the Eight of Swords. I mean, that's Star energy again. So definitely Star energy is coming in and around this time period too. So there's a personal decision here. And I feel like there is an opportunity that comes on in. As I said, you win something above some competition, or you are awarded something, or you step into the spotlight for success the month before, but you're not going to gloat about it. I feel with this, the High Priestess, you're going to keep it to yourself. This is an energy of mystery, so you may go off grid or off radar for a little bit, but I feel like you're keeping something to yourself in this month. And we've got the Six of Pentacles there, which Six of Pentacles tends to mean that there is an unexpected financial surprise from the universe or a gift. Your generosity is being repaid by some good karma. Okay, and we have the Eight of Swords. So wherever you are overthinking or feeling like you're stuck, you're releasing yourself from denial, seeing things clearly, especially with the Star energy. So a moment of clarity comes for you with regards to career and love. I feel like it's all about balance, all about harmony. You're weighing things up. And I feel like you're recognizing that life is not logical. Okay, sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. But I feel like you're maintaining and you're elevating at the same time. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's a reward coming here, something you've patiently waited for. I just feel like there's something here. Okay, they're just showing me like a package showing up at your door. So either, that's what I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. So either you're just listening to this and a package has just come up at your door. Maybe this has happened before in your reading. Maybe Pisces, you love ordering packages. I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. But because I'm doing, I mean, of course, a package could turn up at your door at any time of the year. But because I would make a mark in my diary for this period, August time, it's a surprise package. This is what sets it apart. It's a surprise package. And it's something really positive. So just, I would make a note of that, okay? The Star energy sees you in the spotlight, success. So these are very positive months for you, okay? And we are headed towards the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you are starting to use your light, be inspired, and actually look forward with hope and serenity. It feels like there's all is well in your world in August, okay? But there may be something that you're keeping to yourself. I do feel like with that Eight of Swords, you're becoming aware of something that was worrying you and keeping you stuck. And it allows you to come out of that cage and fly and elevate, okay? Now, the Lovers card can also be about soulmates, of course. So I do feel like you have a real moment of clarity about love and anything that you've been feeling anxious about, whether it was old trust issues or wounds from the past. I feel like you heal them, okay? And you come back into unity with the person that you love with all of your heart. We have the Strength card there showing up in September. So this is about courage, but it's also about self-love and being calm on the inside, okay? Overcoming any obstacles, moving through with patience and compassion. So let's see what's showing up with that Strength card for you. It's a Leo energy. I feel like you're surrendering to the process with the universe. We got the Ten of Cups. Happiness. All is well. A lot of positivity. A lot of peace, serenity, well-being, joy. Knight of Swords. Life-changing. Okay, so I feel like happy family unit, coming back to your center. Everything is well in your world. You know, by then I feel like you will be with a partner. If you're single now listening to this reading, I feel like you'll be with a partner, a relationship there. Also, rainbows are very important. Remember, the soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. So you've got to process the things from the past, really let them go now in order to step into this beautiful, prosperous energy. So if, for example, you lost a relationship, or you left a relationship, or you had whatever it is you felt like you lost out on in previous years, they're indicating like plenty more fish in the sea kind of energy, but the one that is meant for you, the opportunity that's meant for you, or the person will never ever leave your side, okay? The Knight of Swords says that there are some life-changing opportunities that are going to make you very, very happy, okay? Have the courage to activate them. This is about movement, okay? As I said, I felt there was like movement happening around about August time. It could be the cusp of August into September for you, where you decide to make a life-changing decision, whether it is physically moving to a new home, because Ten of Cups can talk about the home life, or whether it is you sort of changing the way that you do things, you know, broadening your horizons and your perspective in order to find your happy spot. I feel like you're going to make some really quick, positive changes around about September that will lead to a lot of happiness, okay? You're having the courage to take action and do something about it. Now, in October, we've got the Justice card. I really feel like this is a new cycle for you. As I said there, it feels like new energy. The Justice card indicates you're weighing up options. The decisions you make during this month, I feel like these may be things that you're starting to implement from September, but I feel like they actually have a ripple effect, a butterfly effect, as it were, cause and effect throughout the rest of your year. The Justice card is a Libran energy. It is about balance, harmony, but it's also about finding solutions, finding the truth. I do feel like you're releasing all that pain, having conversations, opening up about things more clearly, speaking your mind, speaking, you know, your throat chakra is really activated during this period is what they're showing me. Some of you will be signing contracts, doing deals, or signing contracts for home life. Pay close attention to the details with that card. You know, you don't want to miss anything. Now, Spirit just touched me on my lower back on the right-hand side, okay? You may have noticed me do that. They touched me on my lower back. So either you have some sort of issue with your lower back. The Justice card indicates a solution maybe being found or something like that. I mean, that's a long time to wait for that solution. Perhaps you're due to have some sort of procedure and you've been waiting for it for a while. I'm not sure. The Temperance card signifies the same energy: balance, harmony, patience. So I feel like they're trying to say that this is a month of sorry, they're just doing my back again. So they're showing me an envelope right now. So you may hear news about something about back. If you've had a back problem, you may receive an envelope with regards to an appointment or something to sort it out. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. That is very, very precise. Okay. So yeah, I'll leave it like that. They're showing it to me in a positive light, is what they're showing me. Temperance card, balance, harmony, King of Swords. Whatever it is you were thinking about, you're planning it, you're strategizing. Also, I mean, the King of Swords basically means finding the truth, okay, of a situation. So there could be a personal revelation here that occurs where you find harmony, or you find that midway point, you find your purpose. You may actually sign a contract. You think before you act. This basically means think before you act on something. So if you're signing a contract, make sure you get all the details, string it all together, see things clearly before you sign on the dotted line. But as you can see, this particular King of Swords is almost like sewing all of the light together, all the stars. So I feel like stars are aligning for you to activate your vision. Your vision is coming to light. It is all starting to come together. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of successful pockets throughout the year, but this is you sort of really stepping into a leadership position, or stepping into a position where you can see things so clearly that everything that you have implemented over the year, it's all coming together. That's why I feel this is a real new start, or a real new cycle energy. For those of you who have your own business or are stepping into a leadership role, this could see you going internationally, or thinking about going abroad in some way, expanding your horizons. But this shows that you are a visionary, okay? Have confidence, have patience in yourself, re-examine your priorities, make sure you get all the details before you sign anything in this month, okay? Not that anything would negatively go wrong, they just don't want you to miss something, so go slowly. Now in November, very positive month, this is about lucky breaks. Things work out perfectly. Anything that you feel you're taking a risk on or coming out of a comfort zone, it pays off handsomely. Also, your destiny becomes obvious to you now, okay? Interesting that the Justice card, we just got the King of Swords, so that means clarity. So I feel like you're seeing things, you're seeing your destiny. Spirit is airlifting you out of a period where you've been going round and round in circles and bringing you a much more positive time. The Wheel of Fortune basically connects to karma. These two cards basically mean karma. Karma is visiting you. I just want to show you properly. Karma is visiting you, and it is in a positive light. Okay, so I do feel like this is a real turn of events, a turnaround. Thank you so much. Eight of Swords. They're going to show you there was nothing to worry about. Okay, the Judgment card is, yeah, you've been struggling. Something you've been struggling on. You've been given a helping hand from Spirit. I mean, they keep showing me that there's kind of like all this energy. The Eight of Swords is whatever it is you're worrying about. Seeing things really clearly. Releasing yourself from denial. Being honest with yourself. The Nine of Wands, you've been struggling. Okay? Yes, you've been persisting at things. You've been, forging away, working really hard throughout the year. You get to this midway point. The Ten of Wands, it takes a lot to blossom. It's very heavy energy. But the Ten of Wands is about baggage being released. You're at that point where you're about to set down anything that's been holding you back. You know, I feel like this is all for your highest good. She's trying to reach that flower. Look at that. She's persisting away, even though it's hurting her, even though it has been a struggle. And then this character here is reaching all of the flowers, getting more than you bargained for. Yes, it's hard work. Yes, you're exhausted. Don't burn the candle at both ends. But you're having a real moment of a breakthrough. The Judgment card signifies Spirit is sort of showing you your purpose and true prosperity. Okay, that's what this card literally means. Purpose and true prosperity. By listening to your intuition, listening to your inner gauge. This is about finding your life's purpose. Okay, so I feel judging, weighing up your options, seeing that the universe has been kind to you. There's a real sort of positive luck has been bestowed upon you. Fortune. The Judgment card says you've got some choices. You're at a fork in the road where you're setting down things that would hinder you, and you're renewing your energy to move forward without any heavy energy. So I feel like you're having a real self-evaluation period. They want me to go one more, so I will. The Moon card. You've been clever during uncertain times. You've been flexible when there's been plot twists, and you've navigated a difficult year, but it's been very positive for you in certain areas. So that Judgment card, I feel like that's you recognizing you're on the right path and you're listening to your inner wisdom. Okay, and then we've got December, which brings real curiosity for the year ahead. The Fool card is you taking a leap of faith, taking a chance on something, it's almost like you're finding a new way of doing things. You take a leap of faith in a different direction at the end of the year. So let me just see what that's about, because the Fool card is about taking a chance. The Wheel of Fortune is taking a chance. So something that you're taking a chance on, that you've been weighing up, you've been planning, it looks like it has a really positive outcome and you're excited about it. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Something that you've planted seeds starts to grow. So there's new life, there's new energy, there's new money, there's new opportunity, there is stability. So could be that you are setting yourself up for, moving up to the next level. So if you work in a company, for example, you may be having a promotion or some sort of bonus or raise at the end of the year that makes you quite excited. Could also be that you are, if you work for yourself, for example, this could be a new way of earning and more money as an extension to the business that you already have. So as you can see, you're recognizing your prosperity is growing because you followed your heart. Things that you were nurturing are starting to come to fruition throughout the whole of the year, but it ends on a real high at the end of the year. It actually puts you in really good stead for 2023. Okay, so really awesome energy there. I'm just going to see if there's anything that is negative that you should be thinking about or prepared for. No, just hard work. Eight of Pentacles. Think about yourself. Remember yourself. You're going to be working, harder, of course, but the reward is worth it. Some of you may be working really hard, mastering your craft, learning a bit more about what you do, but also saving to buy a home, because they're showing me the home in the distance there. Some of you will buy a new property. And I feel like there's real money here that's going to grow exponentially and bring you a lot of stability. Okay, it may be an alternative source. You may not expect to be earning money that way, but I feel like it's going to really speak to your heart. You're going to really love it. Okay, so let us get any final cards before we close the reading. Okay, there we go. This is the main energy they're giving me. They're giving me a song right now. I love this song. It's shown up over the year, maybe in another sign. I'm not sure if it was for your sign. It may have been. So if it has shown up again for you, I do apologize. But they give me a song which is Ain't Nothing Gonna Break My Stride. I'm not going to sing for you. My gosh, I just got caught in it because it's such a catchy tune that they're giving me right now. I'm not going to sing, but I got so caught up in it. It's, oh no, I got to keep on moving. Yeah, really positive song. So I feel like you're in your stride for the year. And we got illumination, firework, unforeseen. Okay, so as I said, even in uncertain circumstances, there's going to be celebration for you, illumination. You're going to see it coming before it happens. Okay, you're also intuitively going to navigate it. It's number 5, which connects to the Hierophant. Your knowledge will, it's number 50, but when you reduce it, 5 plus 0 is 5. So your knowledge, your learning to engage with your intuition, you will be celebrating those moments of plot twists where you navigated your way forward. But there will be, this is a real eye-opener of a year for most humans collectively, is what my guides have been giving me. But you're going to really enjoy a lot of pockets throughout 2022. Okay, I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much. Oh, they just gave me one. Where's it gone? It's the star. Okay, so this is about shining your wonderful light. It's about you having ample opportunity to go in any direction. There's a lot of abundance. Whatever direction you go in, there's a lot of abundance for you. This is also about healing. The stars are aligning to bring you success. But if you look at it, it's like you got stars, you got illumination, you're seeing things really clearly. So I feel like you're stepping into the spotlight in some way. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Stars are aligning to bring you good fortune, good karma. I feel like this is, you've been dealing with a lot over the last couple of years, my beautiful Pisces, and I feel like you are owed some good karma. And I feel like the stars are shifting in your favor, especially since Jupiter is in your sign for quite a lengthy period throughout 2022. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, and love and light.